A boy stood alone in the forest, bow in hand, no teacher beside him. He had been turned away, told he was not worthy. And yet, he became one of the greatest archers who ever lived. Then, at the height of his power, he gave away the very thing that made him great. And somehow, after that, he became greater still. The Bhagavad Gita speaks of devotion that asks nothing in return. Not devotion as a feeling, but as a practice. A complete offering of the self without holding back the parts we are most proud of. This is not weakness. The ancient teaching calls it the highest form of strength. To give freely, even when it costs everything. Eklavya was a young archer who could not find a guru willing to teach him. So he built a clay statue of the teacher he admired, Dronacharya, and trained before it every single day. Bow drawn, breath steady, mud and silence his only companions. Years passed. He became extraordinary. Then one day, Dronacharya himself came to the forest and saw what Eklavya had become. He asked for his right thumb as a teacher's fee. The thumb of an archer is everything. It is the grip, the release, the art itself. Eklavya did not argue. He did not weep. He cut it off and placed it in Dronacharya's hands. And then, the tradition tells it, he kept practicing. 3 things live inside this story. First, pride in our gifts is the one wall that stops us from growing beyond them. Eklavya's thumb was his identity. Releasing it was releasing the idea that he was only as good as his greatest tool. Second, true devotion does not negotiate. You have felt this the moment you held something back from a commitment, a relationship, a practice. It stopped being devotion and became a transaction. Third, what we lose with grace, we often recover in a deeper form. Eklavya lost the thumb. He never lost the archer. Here is the practice. Find one thing you are quietly proud of, a skill, a title, a way you see yourself. Now ask, am I serving this thing, or is it serving something larger? Hold that question like a seed in your palm. You do not need to cut anything away. Just notice where pride ends and devotion begins. If this brought you a moment of stillness, subscribe and walk this path with us. The forest did not mourn the thumb. The arrow still flew, and the boy who had nothing became the man that even loss could not diminish.